from Giri from Bangalore. He says that he holds Jio Finance at a buying price of 280 rupees average cost, and he wants to know if he should be holding on to it and what's the upside that is expected. He's not given his holding period, but Mr. Chokalingam, let me come to you for Jio Financials. What would be your call on Jio Finance for, say, for the next 1 year?
Yeah. In fact, we have a buy recommendation on Jio Finance with a target price of 390. It is one of the high conviction stocks in our research coverage. In the last quarter, that is from Q2 onwards, I believe many business verticals platforms have been set up successfully, and the lending business has shown good uptick in September quarter itself. And in terms of price to book value, it is trading at around 1.6 times, including the value of market value of the Reliance Industry shares it holds. So I have a very optimistic view. I believe this is one of the most impressive NBFC stocks for the next 1 to 3 years investment horizon.
That's the take coming in on Jio Financials. But Kunal, I'm coming to you for the next query. This one is coming in from RK Suhuja, and he wants a view on HEG as well as UPL. Would you recommend a buy at current levels? Mr. Chokalingam did give his take on HEG, but what are your thoughts? And what's your take on UPL? A good buy, any of these?
See, if you ask me, I'll strongly suggest a buy on both of these names, because my sense is that both of these stocks are coming back into their own beta groove. So that by that I mean that these stocks erstwhile have been high beta names, and there was a period of lull price action for both of these stocks for the last, I think, one and a half odd years, or maybe more than that. Now with UPL back at 800 levels, HEG back at 600 plus mark, there is a sense that the price action is getting a little bit more stronger. Momentum is coming back, volumes chasing the price action move. That is a very strong signal that we are looking at a potential possibility where the medium to long term trend for these stocks are on the higher side. The only catch over here with both of these names is that they are very high beta, as I just mentioned. So you'll have to probably size your position very aptly, because you don't want to be too much invested into the stocks with the high beta space, because there could be a tendency where these stocks may go into a natural phase of correction and then make a comeback. So you can start buying at current levels for both of these names, and in case, say, in the next 1-3 months, if there is a 10% kind of a correction for these stocks broadly from their recent highs, that's a territory where you can strongly consider to average further.
All right, so that's the word coming in on UPL. But before we move on, let's pull up the chart for Nifty Bank. Now, as you can see, we're just a few points shy from hitting a record high on Nifty Bank. 60,101 is where we are perched at. The all-time high of 60,118. We're very few points away. In fact, we're just 2 points away from that mark. Kunal, let me come to you for this. Nifty Bank going to hit another record high. Hopefully, it will today. From here on, do you see that rally to continue, and what are the next levels to watch out for?
Yeah, I think it's already hit the lifetime highs, if I'm not wrong. 60,114 was the high for the banking index, and we've crossed 60,118 for the bank Nifty. So I think in that sense, it's a very strong indication that this major index is making a comeback. Bank Nifty, and so much is dependent on the bank Nifty, and we've seen that in the last 6 months, or especially in the second half